I am Christopher Greer.
My name is Ethan Teller.
My name is Rogier Willem Pijpers, but people call me Roger because it's easier.
My name is Todd Brown.
I'm Laura.
Op.
Karen. Rachel.
Aaron.
Lee Lynch.
Daniel White.
Jordan.
Thea.
Bridget Lawrence.
I'm James Scott. James Randolph Scott.
You know, honestly, it's almost scary to say so, but just as confident and okay. And like, you know, I don't get ruffled by a lot of stuff. I don't whatever. And so I see that of myself. And I like that.
Often in mirrors or reflections, things on the street. Sometimes when a window, you get the lighting thing. That's more often how I see myself. Or the occasional photograph.
I see myself as someone who doesn't understand the concept of having a home, and throughout my travels and throughout all the places I've lived, I've never felt completely able to relate necessarily to the people who live there or the way that people live their daily lives there. And I have a certain amount of jealousy for people who have homes, and I've tried for the most part to behave like other people, to try to behave or to adapt to my surroundings.
I see myself as kind of nervous and you mean right now or in general? In general, I see myself as kind of an outgoing kind of guy, but I do like my personal space. And I'm creative, and I'm funny when I try really, really hard to be.
On a good day, I see myself as a young woman who has many skills, is very smart, can take care of herself, handle any situation with poise and dignity. On a bad day, I feel like I'm 5 and I throw temper tantrums and I feel like I couldn't possibly take care of myself.
I see myself as an artist. I dream of being an artist, of a great artist, and so I would probably say that I see myself as an artist. You live your life in that way and that way only. You don't go home and flip on the TV really and stuff. You don't really understand the outside world, because I don't. It doesn't make sense to me how people live their lives. It only makes sense to me how I live my life, and that's very selfish, but being an artist is probably better than being, you know, in the military or something like that. Because you shouldn't really be born with that frame of mind and to begin with. You're conditioned. It's easy to go out and get a fucking job and live your life normal, typical, but it's fucking boring. I see myself as an artist, and I wish that everybody else would see themselves as that,
Well, I'm a homebody, and I'm a lover of birds, and I like to travel, and
Right now I am kind of in my childhood bedroom. How do I view myself in this situation? I don't know, kind of blah. But, you know, I can be, sometimes there are these moments where I think I'm fascinating and wonderful, and like I wouldn't kind of trade myself for anybody, but not that I ever would, but sometimes oh god, I'm rambling. I'm a rambler.
I see myself as always
always pursuing honesty and truth in my life, but it takes me all over the place sometimes, and can be really, really inconsistent. But I'm trying to find, the right things for me. I mess up a lot on the way.
I see myself as a dreamer, like John Lennon. I don't know how I see myself. Well, let me think about it. I guess outwardly confident in certain circumstances. If I really know what I'm doing or what I'm talking about, or I have a lot of confidence in that. Probably probably cocky in that regard, or arrogant maybe. But also inquisitive. I fancy myself as being humble, but probably with I don't know, little streaks of narcissism tossed in there somewhere. I guess I want to be physically attractive, but I think I like to be well-rounded. I want to be as like a student of the world, I guess. So maybe a Renaissance man. How about that? Or a modern Renaissance man.
I see myself as a tall, goofy, funny, silly, even though goofy and silly are kind of the same person. I'm shy. In certain aspects I'm smart, and in certain aspects I'm very not smart. Very not smart.
I guess in some sort of transition period, I'm lost. I'm applying for college, and probably, like, maybe I'll get in and then I'll be in like another 7 years. Like I graduated, 2 years ago, and so now I'm kind of like about to start something else maybe. And how do I see myself as like completely incapable of doing anything, I guess?
Oh, there's a question. Just coffee drinking, receptionist by day, lazy bum, I don't know. Not how I thought I would be when I was 27.
I don't know, I'd say pretty fun, loving person. Care about others. Is that kind of the stuff you want to... I like to see people smile. I like to, kind of like trucks. I like my truck. I like speed. I like to go fast. That's not really... I see myself going fast down a slide, having fun, and there's like a balloon at the end of the slide, and you grab it right as you get down the slide. That's how I see myself.